John was sitting in his room, feeling sad because of repeated failures. His father, Michael, came in and placed a hand on his shoulder. "Son, success doesn't come from effort alone, but from patience and wisdom," he said. John nodded and asked, "But I keep failing. What should I do now?" Michael smiled and replied, "Every failure gives you a chance to learn. Don't fear mistakes, learn from them." Michael asked John to help with a small task to teach him the value of achieving small goals. John started, and after some effort, he succeeded. At that moment, a new determination arose in John's heart. He realized that his father's guidance was more valuable than he had thought. John faced his first big exam. He was nervous because past failures had made him anxious. Michael said, "Son, take a step with confidence. What you've learned will guide you." John took a deep breath and began preparing. Though he faced many difficulties, he remembered his father's advice. When the results arrived, John scored well. Happiness filled him, and he realized his father's words were true. Michael told John, "Son, hard work never goes wasted." From that day, John began studying and practicing daily. Initially, he faced difficulties, but gradually he improved. One day, he received recognition for an outstanding project. John gave credit to Michael, who placed a hand on his head and said, "This is the result of both your dedication and my guidance." John felt a sense of pride and learned the importance of consistent effort. John had to give a presentation in front of his team. Nervousness made his hands shake. Michael reminded him, "Son, confidence helps you overcome fear. Trust your knowledge." John took a deep breath, remembered his preparation, and started speaking. Though the first few moments were difficult, he gradually impressed everyone. The team praised him, and John realized that his father's advice always worked. John failed in a big project. He felt disappointed and heartbroken. Michael said, "Son, every failure makes you stronger. The key is not to lose courage." John analyzed his mistakes and decided to work again. He made changes and adopted new strategies. This failure taught him that challenges are meant to be lessons, not obstacles. After failing, John began a new project with renewed determination. Michael guided him but allowed him to experiment. John's efforts and strategies led the project to success. He realized that every new beginning is an opportunity, and his father's advice always provided guidance. John understood that hard work alone was not enough. Michael said, "Son, teamwork is the key to success. Learn to work with others." John collaborated with his team, listened to everyone, and made collective decisions. Their combined effort produced excellent results. John learned that teamwork, combined with his father's guidance, leads to real success. One day, John faced an unexpected obstacle. He was worried, but Michael said, "Son, challenges always appear. Courage is finding solutions instead of giving up." John analyzed the problem, planned carefully, and moved forward. Eventually, he overcame the obstacle and gained confidence in his abilities. John's efforts and perseverance paid off. He achieved his first major success, and Michael said, "See, son, your hard work and determination brought you here." John felt joy and realized that the combination of his father's advice, patience, and effort was the secret to success. Michael taught John that helping others is important after achieving success. John participated in a community project and guided people. He realized that the true joy of success lies in helping others. Despite his achievements, John never became complacent. He kept learning and improving. Michael said, "Son, the true secret of success is never being satisfied. Always strive to grow." John learned new skills, enhanced his abilities, and became a mentor for his team. He understood that his father's advice was not just for initial success, but for continuous growth and personal development. Every day, John reminded himself that perseverance, patience, and guidance were the keys to climbing higher in life. One day, John faced a major financial challenge. He felt worried, but Michael reminded him, "Son, challenges teach us that wisdom and patience are essential for success." John analyzed the problem, created a plan, and applied strategies to overcome it. Slowly, he managed to solve the issue. This experience strengthened him, showing that challenges are not obstacles but lessons. John realized that his father's advice gave him not only technical guidance, but also the courage to face life's difficulties. John led his team in completing a major project. Everyone worked together, and the result was extraordinary. Michael said, "Son, this is the result of your hard work and teamwork. Remember, great achievements come from collaboration." John realized that real success comes from a combination of personal effort, fatherly guidance, and teamwork. The team celebrated, and John felt proud, knowing that unity multiplied success. John focused on personal growth as well. Michael said, "Son, without personal development, professional success is incomplete." John paid attention to his health, education, and relationships. He balanced his life and felt that his father's advice guided him in every aspect. Personal discipline helped him manage both work and life efficiently. John understood that growth was not just about achievements, but also about becoming a better, wiser, and stronger person. Finally, John reached a major milestone through his effort, determination, and his father's guidance. Michael said, "Son, you have achieved this through your perseverance, patience, and wisdom. This is the true secret of success." John reflected on his journey, the hard work, the failures, the lessons, teamwork, and his father's constant guidance. He understood that the journey of success begins with advice, grows through learning, and is perfected by effort. At that moment, John felt complete, proud, and ready for even greater challenges.